Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving deep into what is easily the most talked about property launch in Pasir Ris right now, the Coastal Cabana Executive Condominium. So, what's all the hype about? Well, according to trusted realtors like Michelle and Brad, the incredible amount of interest really just boils down to one simple word: rarity. It's been a very, very long time.
And this timeline, wow, it really puts everything into perspective, doesn't it? The last executive condominium to launch in this area was Sea Horizon, way back in 2013. That's more than a decade of pent-up demand, just building and building. So you see, Coastal Cabana isn't just another new building. For a lot of people, it's the opportunity they've been waiting for.
So, to help you make sense of it all, here's how we're going to break it down. We'll start with the big picture, then we'll look inside the project, cover the all-important eligibility rules, decode the finances, and wrap it up with the final takeaway. Okay, first up, let's really get to the bottom of why this isn't just another launch on the calendar. The excitement is rooted in one simple but really powerful fact. And here it is. This is the core of the story, that decade-long gap. Now, for anyone who's not familiar, an executive condominium, or EC, is this really unique kind of hybrid property. Think of it like this. You get the private condo lifestyle and all the facilities, but it starts out as subsidized public housing. And then, down the road, it becomes fully private. So launching a brand new one in a beloved mature estate like Pasir Ris, well, that is a major, major event for homebuyers. So we've established the opportunity is rare. But what about the property itself? What is Coastal Cabana actually offering? Let's take a look inside. Right off the bat, you can see it's a pretty significant development, with nearly 750 units. And it's being handled by Qingjian Realty, who are very experienced EC developers. The unit mix is clearly geared towards families. And that little detail about the north-south orientation, that's a huge plus. It's a smart design choice to help you avoid that intense afternoon sun. Now, this is where it gets really exciting. The location is an absolute knockout. You've got this amazing blend of a resort-style life with total urban convenience. I mean, you can literally walk to Pasir Ris Park and the beach. You're right across from downtown East for all your entertainment, and you'll be connected to 2 MRT lines. That is a massive draw. And this is a huge part of the dream, isn't it? The promise of genuine coastal living. For some of these units on the higher floors, this means waking up to a real, unblocked view of the sea. In a place like Singapore, that is pure gold, and it's a massive part of this EC's unique appeal. Okay, let's get down to the practical stuff, because buying an EC isn't as simple as just walking in with a checkbook. This is a point that realtors like Michelle and Brad always have to emphasize. Before you can even dream about the view, you have to clear all the eligibility hurdles first. So think of it like these 5 essential checkpoints. You have to tick every single one of these boxes to even get in the game. The whole system is designed this way to make sure that ECs go to their target audience, what's often called the sandwiched class. Okay, so let's say you're eligible. Fantastic. The next big mountain to climb is financing, and this is where a lot of people get tripped up if they're not ready. There's a very specific rule for ECs that you absolutely have to understand. Now, most people buying property know about the TDSR. This is the rule that says all of your monthly debt payments, your car loan, credit cards, everything, can't add up to more than 55% of your income. It's a broad measure of your overall debt. But, and this is a really big but, for ECs and HDBs, there's an extra, much stricter rule, the MSR, or Mortgage Servicing Ratio. This rule says that your housing loan repayment, all by itself, can't be more than 30% of your gross monthly income. So the crucial thing to get is that EC buyers have to deal with a double whammy. You have to pass both the TDSR and the much tighter MSR. And in most cases, it's that 30% MSR that's really going to dictate how much the bank is willing to lend you. And here is where the rubber meets the road. Just look at the real-world impact. For a household earning that maximum income of $16,000, the MSR rule slashes their potential loan amounts from around $1.8 million for a private condo all the way down to about $1 million for this EC. So what does that really mean for you? It means you need to have a lot more cash and CPF ready to go upfront. So after going through all of that, what's the final takeaway? What should you be thinking about? It all comes down to this balancing act, doesn't it? On one hand, you've got this unique, once-in-a-decade opportunity with an unbeatable lifestyle. But on the other hand, you have these very real, non-negotiable hurdles with eligibility and financing.
Navigating all of these complex parts is exactly why getting guidance from experienced realtors like Michelle and Brad can be so invaluable.
Ultimately, Coastal Cabana brings up a question that every single potential buyer has to answer for themselves. When this rare opportunity finally appears after a 10-year wait, are you truly prepared, financially, logistically, and in every other way to seize it?